it wasn't either. I think it's out of fear that Maddy will try and take them out. So you can't hate them for wanting to do something to save themselves.
I don't hate them for wanting to do anything. They're in this game to win. Everyone is, apart from me and you. But it's when people turn on me for making that decision.
Yes, and you know what? This is the part of the game where we're going to be put in that position, and we may be used as pawns in the next few weeks because people think that.
But it's very hard just to know who your real friends are. It really is.
Well, that's what I've said every time we have an argument. Please, come to me in front of the group. Come to me alone. Come to me whenever. But let's not think things about the other person based on what other people have said. You frustrate the hell out of me, but you know that. I don't say anything to anybody else that I don't say to you. What I said to you in the kitchen about you wanting the bath, I said yesterday when you were on the bike, I said I was so frustrated that a simple act of me wanting to do something nice for someone, anyone, I would have loved anyone to have wanted a bath in, I like sharing it, the honest truth. For Maddy to have the bed was for nothing else, that I wanted to do something nice for Maddy because she had one night as HOH.
I'm not questioning that. It was just a simple question I asked, but I've washed the bath. How, you know, I thought you said you weren't going to, and you snapped. You went right red in the face.
I snapped because I was like, what sense of entitlement do you have?
And you just started yelling at me.
Yes, because I got
and I've never seen
up.
you speak to anyone else in the house like that.
It takes a lot for me to snap like that.
Yeah, and it really upset me.
Lavita took my spider. I do have that in me when I just, like, get so frustrated. And that's fine. That's human. Don't hate me for telling you my honest feelings, that I was so angry that you thought that you were just entitled the bathtub.
No, I don't at 1 minute think that.
Well,
I asked you, I've washed it out an hour before.
It wasn't an hour before.
I don't stand and wash it for fun.
It wasn't an hour before.
It was before the task. And please, let's not go over this.
This was like... And the other thing is, if you wash a bath, use it. Or come and tell me and say,
we got called to do this calendar.
I didn't know that you'd washed the bath. Like, can you understand that fact?
I was in your room and I said to you...
I didn't see you wash the bath. You said to me that morning, I'm going to wash the bath and have a bath today. I don't know when you did it.
Okay, I can tell you the exact point in the day in which I asked you if I could wash the bath. This is so pathetic.
At this point, I don't think it's really necessary to even go through this. It's
well,
over
you
and done
still
with.
wonder why I got so angry.
We came up from sunbathing. I said, oh, can I wash the bath? We were talking. You were standing there watching me wash the bath. It's no big deal. It's done now. We had a horrible argument and it really upset both of us. So...
It didn't... The argument didn't upset me. Your attitude upset me. And it will happen again throughout this game.
Your attitude really upset me. As it did the night before.
You will keep doing it. That's what Nikki does. I'm willing to be friends with you because there's other things about you that I love. But this thing where the tantrum happens will always happen. I just need to know that that is part of Nikki.
I don't ask someone to willing to be my friend. If someone wants to be my friend, they'll be my friend. I'm not asking you to please be my friend.
At what point are you thinking that?
Well, you've just said I'm willing to be your friend. You don't.
I didn't say that.
You don't really say that to friends, do you?
I said that you will keep doing that. That's what people. When you're a friend, you understand that people have flaws. I have flaws. I snap sometimes when I get frustrated. I get frustrated at your sense of entitlement.
I won't start with the flaws that you'd have that irritate me.
Go if you want.
And I don't think we need to get into that.
Yeah, I was like, this is not a
Well, I'm just
show.
saying that if you continue to have a sense of entitlement and chuck a tantrum when you don't get what you want,
But
I will react.
That's the way you see it. That's the way you see it. And that's what upset me, that I knew that you saw it that way and you were going to manipulate the situation.
It wasn't that way.
It wasn't that way. That had been brewing.
I'm getting really sick of you,
because of what you were doing the night before.
What was that?
Making fun of me in front of the whole group.
Well, we've addressed that.
Yeah. But that's what I'm telling you. That is why I sparked the comment.
And I got really cranky that you didn't see that, oh, Tim's doing something nice for somebody else. I can wait my turn for the bath.
Yeah.
You don't deserve the bath, Nikki.
You shouted at me. I'm doing something
You
nice
need
for
to be
Cassandra.
put in your place. You do not get everything you want around here. You don't get everything you want in this friendship.
And when did I ever say that?
That time in the kitchen when
With
you
the bath.
snapped that I let somebody else use the bath before you.
I said, you came down and you said, oh, I'm making a
They
bath for
asked me,
Cassandra.
what are you doing upstairs? And I said,
Yeah.
I'm doing something nice for Cassandra. I've just made a nice bath.
And I
You
turned
turned around and you said, I'm so sick of you.
No, I did not.
What did you
start
say? What
with
did you
that.
say?
I said, but I've washed the bath out. And you said, I'm doing something nice for Cassandra.
Yeah.
And then just lost it with me.
No, I didn't lose it until you said, I'm getting very sick of you.
No,
and that's what snapped me.
I said that after you raised your voice at me.
I said, I'm
turned
doing
around,
something nice for Cassandra.
yeah, in an aggressive manner. And that's when I said, I'm getting sick of you. That is when I said it, and I remember that clearly. And that's when you turned purple in the face.
Because I, in that moment, had realised that it offended you that I was doing something nice for somebody else and not you.
No.
And that has happened so many times in this game.
Tim, don't you dare manipulate this now.
I'm not manipulating anything.
Raised
That's
your
the
voice
fact.
to me
Any
first.
time I spend time with somebody else, you get jealous and you get cranky and you think that I'm giving more
What
attention
about
to
when
them
me
than
and
you.
Cassandra pallied up in the week? You couldn't fucking stand it.
Because you were
You
coming at
couldn't
me
stand
to
it.
try
You
and
locked us
save
out the
Dallas.
HOH.
You were coming at me to try and
Yeah,
save
and now
Dallas.
he's trying to save Dallas.
Not me. I'm saying
Saying, I'm sick of you two girls. I don't want people thinking we're a threesome, locking us out of the room.
because it happens.
And so, who, now you're the one.
You were so irritating in that bed, the both of you. It's a HOH room that I just wanted to calm down.
Fine.
That's when I listen to my music.
Fine.
And chill out.
That's fine. But don't go saying that I get jealous if you spend time with someone else, because you couldn't stand it when me and Cassandra were friends.
It wasn't about jealousy. I don't give a shit. I actually like being on my own.
Good,
I actually
well
like
then
being
be on your own. But don't
It's
you
the
dare.
fact that you were
raised
trying
your
to-
voice at me first the other night. You raised your voice at me.
Because of your reaction.
And that
You
is
didn't
when
have to
I
batter
said,
an eyelid.
I'm getting sick of you.
You didn't have to batter an eyelid. I can do something nice for
Yeah,
somebody
and
else
that's
in this
fine.
house.
That's
You started
all you
it.
had to
It was
say
your reaction.
in a calm way. You snapped at me.
Because I'm so sick of having to check in with you
Well,
before
I'm
I
so
spend
sick
any
of
time
you.
with somebody
so why
else.
is it all right for you to say you're so sick of me when I say I'm so sick of you?
It's not
all hell
you
breaks
personally.
loose.
It's the attitude. That's what I'm sick of.
Well, I'm sick of your attitude. I'm so sick of your voice and you thinking that you can rule this house.
I do not want to rule this house.
Well, that's what you
This
think.
is it, by the way. If that's what you
Yeah,
really
that's-
think. Thank you for telling me finally your honest opinion,
Well,
Nikki.
good.